Hey everyone, it's Teresa Perrin. I just want to give you a quick update on a ticker that a friend of mine mentioned to me early this morning, and then another one in a group chat of mine mentioned it as well. So I think it's definitely worth keeping on the radar because I've done a little bit of DD on it and see that people are also talking about it on StockTwits and in Webull forums and a little bit on Twitter. So keep your eye on Ruby tomorrow, and I'm going to show you why. Please remember that nothing I say is financial advice, and always do your own DD. All right, guys. So Ruby first caught my attention on Friday in the after hours because I always look on Fridays, particularly around 8 o'clock or even later. I check my scanner to see what ended the day making some moves, and Ruby was on that list, guys. It was up 24% on the day and an additional 24.73% in the after hours. And check out the pattern it's making, guys. It's forming a pennant here. Or you could even say it was a flag if you want to count these ones. But at any rate, I kind of like where it's heading, and I'm curious to just see if it breaks to the upside or if it initially has a false breakdown followed by a move up, which is more what I would suspect. However, seeing that people are talking about it over the weekend, it could be a runner. However, let's get into the information regarding Fintel and the other things. But first, I'm going to show you what it's done over the past week, month, and year. So Ruby is up 68.16% in the past week, guys. It hit a low of around 65 cents, I believe, somewhere around there. We'll talk about that in a minute. In the past month, it's up 58.9%. And in the past year, it's down 94.80%, which is why I think it's still definitely worth talking about because it has a lot of room up to go, clearly, being down $21.15. And that's not even from its all-time high. So Ruby is given a buy signal by 6 analysts. 33% give it a strong buy, 17% give it a buy, and 50% give it a hold, which combines for a buy overall. The price targets they've given is a low of $1, an average of $6.80, and a high of $20. As you can see, it is given a strong bullish signal in the short term and medium term as well. The long term, it's still in a downtrend. It hasn't configured yet that it's broken that cycle. But guys, I would officially say I think it has done its reversal, but time will tell. At any rate, it does have a strong bullish signal, and it gave off 7 bullish signals, 1 neutral, and no negative signals in the month of September so far, guys. So it's looking really good. Just so you know, the free float has 84.39 million shares. 52-week low is 65 cents. 52-week high is $23.18. And guys, it has gone as high as $33 and $38 in the past on 2 separate occasions. So when the stock gets moving to the upside, it can run. So definitely keep it on your radar. And the volume has been higher than normal. The average 3-month volume is only 699.67 thousand shares. And the volume on Friday was 5.37 million. And here's where things get really interesting, in my opinion. The short interest is 7.60%, but even being only 7.6%, it takes 4.56 days to cover should the shorts try to close with the volume it currently has. 32.66% of the volume went to the dark pool on Friday. Currently, there are 1,100,000 shares available to short, so you need to be aware that they still have the ability to knock this down further if they want to. And the cost to borrow is essentially nothing, only 1.04%. So I'd like to ultimately see that go up as this continues to run. The short volume ratio is 32.66. And as you can see, that's actually higher than its average. It tends to run in the 20s, guys. So this isn't something that has a great deal of short volume right now. It appears that probably a lot of the shorts have closed out their positions at this point and may even be looking to take this long because there's nothing current in the news. I think the last thing was on August 11th or 12th that it was given a buy by an analyst. But guys, it's almost a month later and there's been nothing recently. As far as failure to delivers, that hasn't been much of an issue. As you can see, tomorrow they need to just find 1,601 shares. Which shouldn't be a problem, guys. And most likely I would hope they have covered these because that was at 65 cents. And these are all well below $1. So not sure that that's going to really fit into the equation as far as FTDs go. But guys, ultimately what I'd be looking for is that strong momentum to continue and for lots of people to be placing large orders and the buys to far exceed the sells to get this thing moving. So I definitely think it's worth keeping on your watch list for this week. And thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you like what you saw and have a great night.